Good afternoon. This is Southern Tennessee Mom. I hope you're having a great day. A big shout out from Tennessee. Today we're going to make, it's going to be some candle holders, like a little candle stand. And it's going to have a candle on it. I got these plaques from Walmart for $1. And we're going to do 3 different kinds today. So I have 3 of these. I have 3 candles I got from the Dollar Tree. These are linen, fresh linen. They're 2 by 5 by 3.8 inches. So I got 3 candles. I got this package of napkins at Food City. I thought they were really pretty. And I got some plates to go with it. And then I got one in snowman. And then I'm going to do a gnome, but I couldn't find any gnome napkins, so we're just going to do some snowflakes with him. And I've got some snowflake napkins over there. Of course, you're going to need some foam brushes. I did find these in a package. These little snowman ornaments. We're going to use 4 of these. And then I've got 4 of these little red truck ornaments. We're going to use all 4. And then for the gnome, we have this package here I got from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to use the mittens, I think, with him. I've already taken a napkin each of the snowman and the truck, and I've cut it down to size for the napkin. So, and this one we're gonna have to trim down some more, but we're just gonna do, I think we'll just do the little snowman there. I thought he's cute, so we'll cut that out and use that one for him. Now these are 2-ply napkins, so you do have to remove the backing, and sometimes it's a little tricky. I do find if you try to get a corner and just kind of work it from the back, most times it will break loose and you can pull it apart. Just be careful when you pull it apart that you don't rip it. It is going to be just 1 ply. It's going to be very thin, just like that. Okay. And I've got a few foam brushes here. We're going to use one for paint. I've got a little water in this paint here, and this is Candy Apple Red by Apple Barn, and this one is Red Apple. And then the brown is just Nutmeg Brown by Apple Barn. And we'll add that to the water and make it like a stain. I love doing that. This looks awesome. I do have a utility knife in case we need to cut some of the wood. I'm not sure if we'll have to. It's really thin, so it's not going to take much to cut it if we do. And then I do have a piece of wax paper. I've already done one candle. But just a piece of wax paper, and we're going to use the shiny side, the silky side of the wax paper when we lay it on the candle. I do have some clear Super Shine Mod Podge in the can. And I do have this cute little ornament. I got that at the Dollar Tree. And then I did get a little gnome. And I did find this little truck. It's one that you paint from Crafter Square from the Dollar Tree. I do have just a sanding block in case we need it, a pair of scissors, a glue gun, some glue sticks, and we're going to use that iron to do this. Okay, so let's get started here. Now, this wood is a little bit rough. You can see it on the edges. Now, this is going to be the bottom, but I'm going to take the sanding block, just kind of smooth that out a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I don't want anyone to get a splinter either. I think that is going to look really cute on there. Go ahead and add some paint to that. Go ahead and get that stirred up. It's not a precise science. It's just, you want it thin enough to go on to be like a stain, but you don't want it too thick. But you don't want it too thin where it just runs off and doesn't do anything. And we'll do one side at a time so it'll have time to dry. I'm gonna finish staining these, and so we'll be back in a few minutes. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and paint the truck too, and anything else I need to paint. Okay, all the wood has dried. Now I didn't paint my snowman. I just stained them front and back. But I did get the truck painted. I just stained the back. And I've got the little snow. I was gonna do mittens with the snowman, but I think I'm gonna. I'm sorry, with the gnome, but I'm gonna do snowflakes since that's the napkins, and I have some little wooden snowflakes with the Dollar Tree. So I've got 4 of those. I painted them white on both sides. All right, so and I've washed out my brushes, cleaned up a little bit, so. And you might want to wear gloves if you don't want your hands to have paint on them, but it'll wash off pretty good, so I'm not worried about it. So first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to take our candle here, and I'm going to put the image on it. Stay up there, Mr. Snowman. Lay down. That I want on him. We'll do the red truck first. And I'm going to just lay it around just like that, but I'm holding it from on both sides. All right, then I'm going to take my wax paper with the shiny part down. I'm going to lay it on top of it. You want it as tight as you can get it, so you don't have any wrinkles. Then I'm going to take my iron. Make sure I've got it tight. And I'm just going to press right on top of the wax paper. And if you can see that, see how that's turning? That means it's adhering the napkin to the candle. It's actually melting into the candle. Now let me readjust my wax paper here. Now I've tried heat guns and I've tried a hair dryer, excuse me. And I know some people's done it and it's looked great, but I can't do it. Either I don't have the patience for it to wait on it, or I just not doing it right, something. All right, so now once that's all adhered, I'm just going to peel off the wax paper. Just like that. And if you can see, it's actually adhered it to the candle. So as the candle melts, and I'm just going to kind of smooth it out there, it'll just melt right along with the candle. So it's not going to have any paper or anything. But you want to make sure you smooth out your candle if there's any rough spots while it's still a little bit warm. So that way you can get it off there really easy. And don't worry about it being perfect. If there's a little bit of wax right there, I get what I can, and the rest I'm not going to worry about it. I think the imperfections in it makes it beautiful. Makes it perfect. Isn't that neat? And look how fast that was. You're talking about a fast last minute Christmas gift. Baby, right here it is. And talk about pretty. It is pretty. And it's cheap. It's not expensive. So, we've got one candle down, so we've got 2 more to go. I've got this wood here. I've already stained it. It's dry. Now, we do have that staple in the back. I wasn't thinking. I didn't even have my husband take it off because we're not going to need to take it off. Because remember, it's going to be sitting on legs. So, we don't have to worry about it. It's not going to come in contact with anyone's finger or the table or anything like that. So, we don't have to worry about it. Alright, so now I'm going to get... We're done that with the iron right now, so I'm going to go ahead and just unplug the iron before I accidentally put my arm into it. I don't think that would feel really good. Alright, so we've got our Mod Podge here. I'm just going to put some on a brush, and I'm going to just coat my wood with it. This one is a paper plate. So I'm just going to put him down there. And I'm going to take some Mod Podge. And I'm going to go right over him. And remember, we're going to spray all of it with that spray sealer. So it's not going to come off. got a nice good coat on that, so I'm gonna set that over and let that dry before we take it outside to spray it. I'm just gonna make sure my edges are down. I'm gonna set that over and let that dry. Alright, now these other ones, I just have the tissue paper because some reason I can't find the paper plates that I bought. But that's okay. We'll just do the napkins. And now I have made it at 1 ply, so we're gonna have to be really careful. I'll do the snowflake first, the snowman first. I'm just gonna lay it down. And then smooth out. Now I'll take my Mod Podge and go over top of it. Okay, we're back. The Mod Podge has dried. Doesn't that look good? And you can see here, here's the truck. And here's the snowflake. Now the snowflake does like a few more minutes, but I figure time we get done with these, it'll be ready. All right, so I've got it's a white metallic marker. I believe I got this at Walmart. But Okay, I just wrote Merry Christmas on it. And we're just gonna might put some dots on it just to, like it's snowing. There, that looks really cute. We're just gonna write Merry Christmas at the bottom here on this one. Now I'm just freehanding this. If you don't trust yourself for being able to freehand it, you can do stencils. But I just wrote Merry Christmas. And I think I'll do the same with this one. I'm just gonna just do some dots here, just like it's snowing. Just kind of randomly put them on there. And don't worry, they don't have to be perfect. No snowflake or no snowflake or a lot. So it doesn't have to be perfect. I just kind of like that. That looks really cute. We'll let that one dry for a few more minutes before we do it. Now, I do have our little cards. I just got to figure out how I'm going to place it. I'm going to turn it over so I can work from the back side. I just have Gorilla Glue sticks in here. Make sure it has a good hold to it. Okay, what I done was I glued the trucks. They're running the same direction as the picture, but I glued them with the wheels down. I put a little bit of hot glue on the top just to give it a buffer, and that way it won't scar her table. And then we'll set it down. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Okay, now we're going to take our truck here. I took the stand off of it. I didn't show you that, but I just kind of, we go back and forth and come right off perfect. I'm just going to put some hot glue there. Turn around. Okay, so I've got the legs glued on. Isn't that cute? And when you put the candle on it, that is just too cute in my book. It sits right on the table. Okay, we have the snowman here, so we're going to turn him over and get our snowman here. Okay, so I did add with the marker again, I did add just 3 little buttonholes. I thought it was cute, and I added some glue on top of it. Kind of resembles snow, but I've done that so it's a good buffer for the table. Okay, so now we're gonna glue our snowman up at the top in the center. Okay. Now that's what he looks like so far. I think it's adorable. And then we'll add the candle. You see, it sits there perfect. Let me know in the comments below how you like this. It turned out really well. I'm very pleased with it. Okay, now we've got this one to finish. And I'm just gonna write Merry Christmas at the bottom. And we'll do the dots again for the snowflakes. I think that is so cute. Alright. Now we're gonna flip him over. And we got our white snowflakes here. And I'm gonna glue it to where these two ends actually meet the board. Okay, we're back. Okay, here is the snowman. And then we have our cute little red truck. Now, isn't that too cute? I think that is just adorable. I think this turned out really well. Of course, when you light your candle, you might want to move it up a little bit because of the gnome, but it's cute and he won't catch on fire like this. But isn't it cute? But I suspect the one I made this for is not going to light the candle. But I think that's too cute. I think they all turned out really well. I'm very pleased with them. And in the comments below, let me know how you like them. And which one you like best. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I'd love to have you join my YouTube family. I had a blast making these, and I think they turned out really well, really well. All right, have a good evening, and God bless you. Good night.